This is what the Fur Island area looks like during high tide, but just hours later, look at the difference.
Dries twice a day, and this is fish habitat, but at low tide.
The tide's daily coming and going is nature's way of making room for salmon to grow here. But growing food is tough if the tide is unrestrained. As with other rivers around Puget Sound, the Skagit Estuary shows just how closely humans and salmon are competing for habitat.
So salmon recovery, unfortunately, is a complicated thing because the critter we're studying and wanting to recover is complicated. It lives in all these different places, from freshwater to the Pacific Ocean, the Gulf of Alaska. And so there's lots of bottlenecks to survival.
Eric Beamer, the research director for Skagit River System Cooperative, has worked for decades to figure out how to save wild Chinook.
Juvenile Chinook salmon, young of the year Chinook salmon.
He showed me what the Skagit River estuary looked like many years ago. Hiking through it is not easy, as water and mud make for sticky ground, and side channels can form anytime right under your feet.
This channel might be about a half a mile long before it enters into the bay.
The channels give safe habitat filled with food for growing Chinook, but areas like this have decreased by 80% along the Skagit estuaries. Even if more hatchery salmon are produced, or pollution is curbed, or seals and sea lions are killed, Beamer says, at least here on the Skagit, there's only so much room for fish.
So working on the wrong thing wouldn't have any benefit or have minimal benefit to the Skagit.
One more Chinook, I think 2 more Chinook, 3 more Chinook.
Right now, the Skagit estuaries can support about 2.25 million juvenile Chinook.
62.
But wildlife officials want to increase that by 60%. That will mean restoring 2,700 acres and protecting existing habitat like this.
Right now, I'm the 7th generation, from my ancestors at the treaty signing time. And I don't think they could ever imagine, what things could have changed to, looking at the landscapes they are now.
Swinomish Tribe Environmental Director Todd Mitchell showed me this project where a dike once prevented fish passage. The tribe installed a tidal gate that allows for fish to more easily swim upstream.
Hopefully, one day we have abundant salmon to be able to have it available, for all our tribal members and, everybody else.
There is so much habitat to restore for salmon around the Puget Sound region. Some estimate it will take 90 to 100 years, not just to complete the work, but also to monitor changes and learn from mistakes.
And that takes not on a time scale of days, weeks, but years and decades to understand what actions are working the best, most efficiently, and iteratively improve upon them through future knowledge and understanding.
Senior research scientist Mike Lemoyne says, here on the Skagit, the main solution is habitat.
It's a societal experiment, and we'll see if society's willing to change behavior enough to do the work to protect the habitat, to restore enough habitat to achieve salmon recovery goals.
Hi, I'm King 5 environmental reporter Alison Morrow. Check out our Saving the Orcas playlist for more videos like this one. Make sure to subscribe to the King 5 channel to get alerts when there's a new video published. What topic do you want us to cover next? Let us know in the comments below.